It says we're live. Cut this light on. It's a little dark up in this bitch. Excuse me. That was yeah. Alright, I think we got everything set up. Hey guys, Botch here. Coming back at you with another stream. Start off today with some Got a Boy, I do believe. We'll see where it goes from there. Hope everybody's having a good day as usual. No one's having too hard of a time in their lives. I know we all go through trials, tribulations, and struggles. But whatever you're going through right now, I just want you to know that you got this. You got the ability to get through it, and you will. You'll see it through, and you'll succeed like the champion that you are. I got faith in your brother or sister. I got faith. But yep, me, myself, and I just hanging out, chilling, smoking, living that good life. Can't complain too much. And once again, do not condone or endorse the inhalation of any sort of smoke, regardless of your age. But if you are of age and over the age of 21, do whatever the fuck you want to do. That's my advice to you. It's my advice to you. But yeah, if you're underage, nah, don't even think about it. Don't touch it. It's terrible. Terrible habit. Shouldn't do it. The warning, discretions, and lessons are over. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I swear these guitars aren't just for show either. I swear, I know how to play them. One day, I'll work the balls up and I'll play some for you. Believe it or not, I'm still super nervous about being on camera and this whole recording thing. I'm a very shy guy, not very good with crowds or social interaction. I'm not what they would call a charismatic guy. I don't think so. But it's another reason why I started this and I'm doing it. If you're not comfortable with something and if something you're afraid of it, the only way to get through it and the only way to get better is through. You got to go through it. Unfortunately, quickest way out is through. It's what I was always taught in the military and even before the military. The quickest way out of something is straight through it. But I don't know. Tell me in the comments what you feel about that. I mean, do you feel the same way? Is that true to you, or is that just some fucking stupid redneck bullshit that I was taught? Because Lord knows, not everything the military taught me was good for me, or correct, or healthy in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Grinding some bud here. Yeah. I'll talk more when I sit down and I can actually be heard better than a distant echo. Sorry, my mic wire is also dragging all over the mic right now. About to fix it. Wow. Okay. Good. Cool. Fantastic. Yeah, just want to smoke a little bit before we start the gaming session here today. And yeah, I also wanted to go into, like, I'm gonna expect one of my more serious videos to be posted soon. One where I actually have a conversation about an actual topic that isn't about video games or just me being silly. We can call it a schizo rant if you'd like to. I don't know what you want to call it. We'll see when I post it. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. That'll soon be up. Gonna tell you, go ahead and spoil the subject. It's about mental health, about current state of mental health amongst young men and veterans in general. There's a lot to that subject, and I could make an entire video essay isn't even the proper word, line of research, course study, hours and hours and hours and hours of reasons and whys and examples and of what is ailing young men these days, and still not even scratch the surface. That is a conversation and a topic that is complex, doesn't do it justice. But I can speak from my point of view, my experiences, and the things that I've seen and the steps that I've taken, both for positive and negative, and share those with y'all. I'd really like to do that. Open up a little bit and be real about what's in my head. Do not think for a second that it is some sort of attempt at a pity party or that I am looking for sympathy, because that is the furthest from the truth. I personally cannot stand people who use their mental health as some sort of crutch or excuse for poor behavior. I mean, an example being is simply like, well, you can't talk to me like that because my bipolar makes me snappy. Like, or my OCD drives me crazy. Like, I hate hearing people use mental health and mental health disorders as their excuse for their poor behavior, or why that they can't integrate, or I'm trying to think of the proper word here, why they can't get along in society, why they can't find their role in society. They can't quite fit in. I mean, I've struggled with mental health issues my entire life, ever since I was young. Yeah, and I refuse to sit here and blame them for why I've done the bad things I've done or made the mistakes I've made. I made those because I made them. They were my choice. I fucked up. Sorry. But when I screw up, I try the best I can never to screw up the same way twice. Because I'm inevitably going to screw up again, going to mess something up, going to hurt somebody. But I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure it's not in a way that I already have. And that's all any of us can do as a person, as people. But yeah, that's where I'll leave that for now. I have much more cohesive and coherent thoughts on that written down, and I'll share that with you in a video format here, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. And I'd also like to start doing some music for you guys. I've never in my entire life played guitar for somebody that could see me. The only time I've ever played an instrument for someone is if it has been pre-recorded and they didn't know it was me and I couldn't see anybody. I am a shy person, a very shy person for some reason. It's just music. I feel very vulnerable when I play music because I'm putting a lot of myself out there and into it. And yeah, that's really scary. It's terrifying. You don't want to lay out your bare vulnerabilities to people you don't even know, and even worse, like, heaven forbid, somebody you do know, like a girl or a guy you're attracted to. Oh my god, the vulnerability. I'd rather physically be naked. I'd be much more confident about that. Much more confident. But yeah, uh, yeah. Currently where I'm at as far as plans for the channel. Keep continuing playing the games I'm playing. Continue the uploads and keep plucking along at it. I'm really hoping to grab some more subs. Hoping by the end of January to have at least 15 subs. That would be February. Excuse me, not the end of January. We're on February 5th. There, big guy. Excuse me. But yeah, hoping by the end of February to have 15 subs. That would really make me happy. But we'll see. Gonna keep working towards that. Again, did not start this channel with some intent to get rich or famous, become the next freaking Charles White or Asmongold or whatever. I'm not here to play the most popular video games and chase tips and try to stay and be the most relevant person. I'm doing this for a combination of things. One is for myself, and to get over this, as I've said several times here, this shyness and nervousness I have about putting myself out there, to become more comfortable being me, and me being myself. Yeah, and for my mental health, just to call this work is silly, but to have a project, a goal, an artistic hobby, outlet thing. Yeah. Yeah, I did not start this channel to chase money, tips, subs, or any of that. I mean, of course, I want subscribers. Of course, I want to make content that people want to watch and would enjoy and would, want to see. But, yeah, I'm not here for sponsors. I'm not here for any of that crap. I'm here to have a good time, to be honest with my viewers, myself, and to help people along the way. To be a friend, to have good conversations and good games with, and to help where I can. To truly help where I can. Like any money I make off any future stories that I tell about veterans or any situation like that, any funds will be donated to my local VFW. I will not take any of that money. I will not profit off another veteran. I refuse. Off their stories, off of their triumph, their glory, or their tragedies, I will not profit from that. I refuse. What I get from the VA is more than enough on that end. But yeah. I mean, I know how silly that sounds, but in my own little way, give back whatever I can from behind my keyboard and mic and headset here and monitors. But I mean, even if I'm able only to reach out to one other fellow veteran and I make them laugh and I'm able to entertain them for 30 minutes with my stupid gameplay or whatever retarded rant that I'm currently going on, then I'll feel like a success. I'll feel like I've done something actually positive. I spent enough of my life, enough time focusing on destruction and harming others and killing others, and it being my primary goal: shoot, move, communicate, kill. I'd like to spend the rest of it legitimately helping people in my own little way, if I can. I wonder how the weather is where y'all are at. Anybody watching or anybody seeing this currently? Where I am at currently in Virginia, we are still buried under some ice. It is miserable outside. It's flippin' cold. Everything is frozen solid. Ain't no more beautiful place on earth if you. I just noticed my stream flickered. See, this is why I'm glad I got this. Dual screen set up. Yes, yeah, there's an hour missing out of my God of War, about an hour of gameplay missing from my God of War playthrough because I was streaming to a frozen screen and talking to nobody, which is, you know, always a real good time. But we're going to prevent that from happening again in the future. Do the best we can. Again, if you're going to make mistakes, man, just try not to make the same ones over and over. Alright, take a few more hits and then we'll fire up God of War here and get some games going. I'm sure everybody's sick and tired of hearing me talk already. Chit chat. You sound like you got that Reddit knowledge. You're a big old dum-dum. Dum-dum. Got tons of Reddit knowledge for you boys. I'm not an old man by any means, but I am 36 years old, and I've lived an interesting life. So, whatever wisdom I may have acquired, I am more than willing to share and give to people for free, just to save you a little bit of heartache. 'Cause life sucks, bro. Life can suck. Shit can be rough. Let's go ahead and switch over to game. Alrighty, why is my display not displaying over here? Okay. I don't know why it kicks that primary monitor off sometimes. It's so weird. It's all good though. We got her rolling now. I don't know why OBS does that. When I close OBS out, it'll takes my display capture and sets it to nothing. So I have to go in and reset it back to my monitor. It's weird. OBS can be a little bit finicky. OBS, not even a little bit. OBS can be a severe pain in the ass. But that's because I'm a scrub and new at using it, and I will get better. Like, what is this? What is this phenomenal thing I got going on here with the flickering? Like, yeah. Why is that a thing that we got going on? Okay. Everything's good there. Everything's good. Alright, ladies and gents, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a quick PC restart. And hopefully that will kind of fix our issues here. I will be right back. Frustration.